Hi, in this video I'm going to show you an alternative way of making a mouse. So if you sit back and watch it, it may be of use to you in the future. Now this is the mouse we're making, the Magic mouse from Apple. So I'm going to insert a picture there to help me trace the profile. Hit OK there. I'll pick up spline and I'm going to trace out over that there. Okay, now I don't need this one anymore. I'm going to turn that guy into construction. Okay. Now if you ever see this coming up over here, don't be afraid to hit rebuild up at the top. So now I'm going to go surfaces, extrude surface, and I'm going to extrude that sketch. Extrude it mid-plane. I'll just set that to 100. Okay. Now I'm going to turn down the transparency because I'm going to put in another sketch in a moment. So I'm going to do that on the top plane. So that was the profile from the side. Now we'll do the profile from the top. So tools, sketch picture. Hit OK there. Now I'm going to trace out over this. Now I'm keeping it down a bit in from the edge on purpose. Now you can see that picture's off a bit. So I'm just going to move it in a tiny bit more to the left. Hit OK. Now off I'll go there. I'll zoom in there and I'll set that to horizontal. Same up at the top. Just help me now when I'm mirroring over. I'll put a center line in between the two of them. Now I'm just going to hit mirror this. What I'm going to mirror about this. That's okay. Now I'll go surfaces, extrude surface again, and again mid-plane. Now what we've got there is two surfaces. I'll just change this guy back so you see him easier. Now what I want to do is I want to cut them, right? So I'm going to use trim surface, and I'm going to use this guy as my trimming tool, and you can keep or remove there. I'm going to remove all this on the outside over here, and I'm going to hit OK there. And when I have that done, then I'm going to hide that, and that is the surface I wanted to make perfectly. So that is the perfect copy of the top of that Magic mouse from Apple. Now I'm going to put a slight thickness on it, okay? So I'm going to click there. I'm going to set that to 2 mil. I'm going to hit OK. Now I need to put in, I'm very happy with that now, that's a solid body, but I need to put in kind of you know, the body on the lower side, okay? So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to look on the underside of this. I'm going to get my sketch, pick up 3D sketch, and get the spline. And then I'm just going to trace around the edges here on this guy. Now all of that should be on the bottom, but sometimes you can get a point like this which is not. So if I click on that, delete its relationship, and now I can drag it down here, hit OK, I'll just spin it around, All the other points are on the underside, okay? So I'm very happy with that. I'm going to exit sketch. Now the last thing, if you look in here at the bottom of this, on the bottom, it's pretty much based on a rectangle. Maybe the corners are rounded a tiny bit, filleted, okay? So I want to create a loft down to that. Now again, repeating myself that this is only a simple demo on doing something like, on creating a mouse like this, or getting shapes like this. So on the top plane now, what I want to do is I want to put in a sketch. Now the top plane is pretty close to it. If it was any further away, maybe I'd put in a plane. So I would. So I'm going to put in a sketch in here down the bottom now. And I'm looking at that 90 degrees. Now again, it's showing me the top. I want to see the underside. So there it is. So I'm going to pick up this rectangle here. And we'll say it's roughly around that size now. Okay. And then I'm going to, happy with that, I'm going to fill up my corners though. Now they're way too big, so I'm going to turn down the value of them in a minute. So turn down there to 4. We'll see what that looks like. Yeah, we'll say we're happy with that. So hit OK there. And now there you have that sketch on the bottom. Now the last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to fill in the surfaces, and you can hit thicken yourselves then after that. But what I wanted there out of doing that is to get a lofted surface. So I select loft, and it has my sketch already picked up there. I like to pick them up from the design tree. There's my loft coming in there. Now it's still got that big hollow on the bottom. Okay. So just to show you how, if you want to thicken that, then you can. Well, you need to thicken that if you're making a working drawing, or else the surface won't appear because it has no thickness. So hit thicken. But I'm just going to put a filled surface on this, and then you can go ahead and hit thicken up there yourself. So fill surface, and that should close that out there. Lovely. So now the bottom is on that. So if you wanted to, you could go ahead now and, you know, put a thickness on it, and then you could draw on these kind of little rubber grips or plastic slips, whatever they are, on the bottom of the mouse, and any other details that you wanted to. So that's just a handy other way of making a mouse surface using surfaces. You can hit the thickness there then if you want to go ahead and thicken that. Okay, so that is the just an alternative. Okay, so thank you.